Hi everyone, my name is Meghan Wrenn and I am the Sustainability Coordinator at Endicott. I work in the Office of Sustainability with the Director of Sustainability, and the two of us work on developing programs and initiatives at the college with a focus on climate and health. So I wanted to talk to you today about how the global pandemic and our current situation provides an opportunity to understand how sustainability fits into our daily lives and business operations, and how, if we do it the right way, this is our chance to rethink what our future can look like and we can plan to make it better. So what are we seeing? We're seeing cleaner air and reduced greenhouse gas emissions globally. According to the International Energy Agency, the pandemic is delivering the biggest shock to the global energy system in 7 decades. The global energy demand is expected to fall by 6% this year, which is 7 times the decline that followed the 2008 financial crisis. As a result of both the pandemic and a warmer than average winter, demand for coal specifically could fall by 8%, which would be the largest decline since World War II. And then in April, Los Angeles, which many of us know is usually covered in smog, they had the cleanest air of any major city on Earth, according to a tech company that tracks global air quality. So we're showing that we can reduce harmful greenhouse gas emissions that contribute to climate change, and we can clean up the air for healthier cities if we stop polluting the environment and instead find cleaner alternatives. We're also seeing that nature now has the ability to venture more safely into our everyday lives. Marine life is thriving without as many boats in the water or as much pollution. Animals like coyotes, bobcats, and bears are reclaiming Yosemite National Park after it was closed to tourists at the end of March. And we've even seen foxes playing in the physical plant parking lot, which is not something that we see on an everyday basis. So these species may have been living beside us all along, but people are really starting to notice them and get the chance to see them. So we're really starting to rethink our interactions with these animals. And so now is really our opportunity not to return to business as usual from a sustainability perspective, but to do things better. So if we do things like transition to wind and solar power, invest in energy efficiency, create more walking and biking paths, build low-emission transport, plant more trees, and ultimately, if we hold our governments accountable, we can have things like healthier kids with stronger lungs and fewer asthma and allergy attacks, more just and resilient communities, more green spaces, and there will be fewer traumatic experiences that lead to mental and physical health problems. And so obviously these are ambitious and long-term goals, but there are things that we can be doing at home on an individual basis to help achieve this sustainable future. So, for example, from a resource conservation standpoint, you can use less single-use plastic. You can rethink what purchases you need to make and ones you don't when you're online shopping. You can start new projects and initiatives like starting a composting in your backyard. And you can look up resources and tools like recyclesmartma.org and their Recyclopedia to learn more about properly dealing with waste. And then from a health and a well-being standpoint, you can eat less meat and you can experiment with cooking plant-based meals. You can walk, bike, or start a new workout routine. And it's really important to stay connected with family and friends during this time. If we don't take care of ourselves, then we won't be able to make a difference and help to change a society that can do better. So in the Office of Sustainability, we love to hear from you and chat with you. So feel free to reach out anytime. And then for more tips on sustainable living and for updates on sustainability at Endicott, you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at SustainableGo. Thanks, everyone. Stay healthy.